Welcome to 21 Days of Better Loan Processing. This series provides you with 21 days of easy to understand and easy to implement tips that will help you accelerate your career as a mortgage professional. During the first 7 days, we discuss getting back to basics. If you get off to a rocky start in your career, you're likely to continue that way for a very long time. We'll help you off to a fresh start. During week 2, we talk about getting in the groove with loan processing, or what we like to refer to as getting things right the first time. Then we wrap up in week 3 with tips to ensure that you are thriving rather than just surviving. Once you're at this stage, you'll feel competent and confident enough to handle whatever comes your way. Let's get started. Day 1. Discover what your real job is or will be and how to excel at it. It's a real bummer to get into loan processing thinking you'll have one set of opportunities and responsibilities only to find that the powers that be have another idea altogether. If you're in the interview or exploration stage, be sure to devote some of your time to due diligence and a thorough job of it. Ask questions, lots of them. Once you move beyond core industry concepts, loan processing can be very different from one company to another. Here are a few questions that you may want to consider about your role as a loan processor. Number 1, if you're an assistant or junior processor, will you function primarily as a setup and support staff person, or will you actually process loans? Number 2, if you're a level 1 or level 2 loan processor, will you also be involved in closing and funding activities? Number 3, if you're a senior processor, team leader, or manager, will you also have credit approval authority, similar to that of an underwriter? Number 4, are you there as a substitute or temporary processor who will have other responsibilities most of the time? Number 5, are you the company fire extinguisher, the one who straightens out all the mishaps, deals with the customers who are unhappy, and in general is the fixer-upper? Number 6, are you the jack of all trades in the office? Once you know the real deal, you'll be on the path to knowing exactly what it takes to be successful in your role as a loan processor. Here are a few great questions to ask to gain more clarity about your role as a mortgage professional. When you're talking to someone in the interview process or someone who's a manager that you're currently working with, make a few inquiries, such as, what should a typical day be like for someone in my position? Number 2, is there a formal system in place for development and education of someone in my role? Number 3, what support staff and team members are accessible to me? That's who's going to help me out. And what's the process for connecting with them? Number 4, how is my performance evaluated? How are my raises determined? How are promotions or other rewards recommended? Number 5, what individual or individuals in my position are considered by management to be successful? Is it possible for me to meet with them, talk to them, or observe how they do what they do? Number 6, what is the one piece of advice or recommendation that you can offer to me that you consider priceless or monumental that will help me for now and in the future? These are just a few sample questions to help you along the way. Join us again for day 2 of this 21-day series to discover more tips for better loan processing.